Hello everyone, White Mage Serenia here, welcoming you to the first episode of a new LP. This is gonna be, well, you can probably see it in the title, let's play Legend of the Dragoon! When the clash of swords echo, the journey chasing the past is end. The journey to know today begins. One soul seeks another and pledges their sworn friendship to another. One mystery begets the next, and the doors of fate are opened. You are free to sever the chains of fate that bind you. Alright, I feel that perhaps maybe some explanation here is in order, guys. Basically, even though, yeah, I know I've got a lot of other projects going on, Final Fantasy VIII especially, I figured I could go ahead and start this one and really try to get back into LPing. Because long or the short here is, I was in a voice call with one of my friends about a couple weeks ago, and they just happened to be playing Legend of Dragoon, and just hearing the sound effects, the music, and all that kind of made me feel like, oh hey, you know what? I want to play it again. You know, I have the game, so let's play it, right? And so I busted out my copy of Legend of Dragoon, and well, I started playing it again. And next thing I know, I'm still playing it. I actually just cleared the save file that I was working on just yesterday, in fact, or earlier this morning. And I guess it made me really feel like I wanted to LP it. And this game is pretty up there with my favorite games of the old era. You know, so I mean, since I do enjoy this one so much, I don't think that I would get bored of it quickly when it comes to actually doing the LP. That being said, I will continue, I will keep recording Final Fantasy VIII and things like that, but a lot of the other LPs, I'm sorry guys, I've just lost interest in. I will try to get back to them though, but right now I'm really not so sure if I can. Alright, and I will get back to you after this opening cutscene.
Great Commander, this way.
So, this is her. Indeed. Put her in custody. Is this really necessary?
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that girl into custody.
Who is she?
That is not your concern.
Alrighty then. Now, back to what I was saying, though. So yeah, I was getting back into this game, and I remembered just how good it was. I mean, yeah, it has some flaws here and there, like shoddy translations here and there, or lines that just don't really seem to make sense with the way they were written. But overall, I mean, it's a really good game, and I guess I wanted to share it with you guys. In a lot of ways, it feels like I've lost touch with what LPing really is. You know, it's something that's really meant to be fun and enjoyed by all parties. And, I don't know, some of the games that I was doing, I liked the games that I was LPing, but, I don't know, I lost interest in them, really. Like, I got bored of that particular LP. But mostly, I think, I got bored of LPing in general. And like I said before, that's probably why I stopped doing it so much. Which isn't fair to you guys. I mean, granted, I can't really force myself to do that on that premise alone. It's got to be because I want to do it. And I do want to. You know, but just, there's a lot of things going on right now. And, you know, I'm still in the process of trying to, you know, find a job and or get into college, you know, things like that. I'm actually going to try to go out tomorrow and actually try to get into a college. So, I mean, things might change drastically over the next few days. It's really hard to say. Also, too, I wanted to point out that, and I don't know why I didn't make an update about this before, but back at Christmas time, my family managed to get me an HD TV. I don't know how they pulled it off, but they did. And that being said, you know, I got the HD TV, obviously, and my brother ended up taking my old TV, which is kind of crap, because my HD TV isn't exactly friendly to my PS2. So it makes it hard to play, you know, the PS2 games that I have. So it makes, you know, Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts 2 kind of hard to LP, considering the only other way I could do it then is to go off the Pinnacle Studios window, which is extremely tiny, and I can't seem to adjust the size of the window. So I mean, I'm gonna have to figure out a new way to make that type of recording easier. And I can't really record any of my PS3 games anymore. For the simple fact is, I don't have an HD capture card. And I did have to get an HDMI cable for my PS3. So among other things like that. So it's really thrown a wrench into the works as far as console games are concerned. But I'm thinking about possibly looking into a PS2 emulator if I can, and try to continue from there. I mean, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. But right now, I'm just pretty much caught between a rock and a hard place as far as that's concerned. So yeah, I'm gonna try this and just see how it goes. You know. See what you guys think, and basically, what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to turn my LPing into something a bit more casual. Like, I want to do it when it's fun. Like, even though I have a lot of projects and things, basically it just seems like I want to record just pretty much whatever I feel like that day and kind of post. Well, when it comes to posting, that's a whole nother problem in its own right, because I mentioned in Final Fantasy VIII episode 38 that my plan is to record a lump of videos 1 or 2 days in the week, and then just upload them all overnight on one night when I go to bed. And that's a fine idea, and things of that nature. It's a good idea. I just need to get myself to actually do it. I know it's been like a couple of weeks since I posted my last video, and I'm sorry about that, guys. And oh my god! I always loved that line for some reason. But, you know, just a lot of different things like that's been going on, guys, and I'm seriously sorry about all this, but I assure you I have been doing what I can to try to get everything proper. You know, to try to get back into this more, you know, to entertain you guys, to, you know, get some of the projects done. I'm almost tempted to wipe the slate clean of all my LPs, for the exception of Final Fantasy VIII for now. You know, and just start fresh. Because there's games that I want to get to, and I've got several others planned. I mean, I've got a lot planned. You know, you know, and finally we get control of our hero, Dart. Alright. Now, a few things to keep in mind here. Every character has what's called an addition, which is basically an extra attack. And it's really neat how this works, because it's basically it's pretty much akin to the timed hits in Mario RPG, kind of, but it's in rhythm too. And to master each edition, you have to use each edition 80 times, and that's how you unlock the final one. And every character does this except for one, so I will be doing that. On top of that, one of the major flaws that I have with Dragoon is your normal item space. You only get 32 items, and that's it. You only get 32, as you can see here. And that encompasses your healing items, your attack items, your buff items, pretty much everything. And you will be running out of this space a lot. Inversely, however, you have 255 slots for armor. This will never get filled up. Even with all the even if you have like all the armor in the game, this will never get filled up across all the characters. They really should have balanced this out a little bit more, but you know what? Oh well. It's part of the challenge, I suppose, sorting and, things like that. And, well, I guess that's really all I needed to say on that. So, alright then. What? Oh, don't tell me my... Damn it. My joysticks aren't working properly. That's always great. Well, I'll go ahead and take care of that real... Wait, can I? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I'll have to do it later then. Ugh. Stop it! Also, in my opinion, Legend of Dragoon is one of the best-looking PlayStation 1 titles. It's really well done. The graphics are great for the era. It came out in 2000, I do believe. But, as I said before, though, this is one of those games that I'm going to recommend if you haven't played it, to play it. Because it's really good. Double slash! See, that's what I was talking about with the additions and things. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Also, I probably need to change my sound plug-in or something, because I'm getting a bit of a weird, distorted effect. Yeah, dude. Are you really Dart? Yes, it's me. Why is Celeste under attack? War, Imperial Sindoria attacked us. What about the truce? Yeah, suddenly I didn't imagine they could come to such an outlying area. If only I'd come back sooner! There is something you have to do. Shauna! Rescue Shauna! Only you can. Oh. What about Shauna? Hey, wait! Alright guys, I'm gonna call this one an episode, just because it's more of a preview/update, I guess. I do want to do this one really bad, so I might actually return to it rather soon. Wait, what am I talking like that? I do want to get back to it, and I want to get to it. Anyways, long of the short, I'm gonna go ahead and fix a few technical difficulties that I have here, and then I will be back, I guess, guys. Well, that concludes part 1, so I will see you soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have yourselves a nice day.